Alright, so today we're diving back into the only game that lets you build space killing machines and explore the galaxy like a true space pirate. It's Starfield. A game that at launch was a very hot mess. Honestly, it reminded me a lot of another Bethesda classic that was a buggy and beautiful disaster. Oh, Skyrim, how we miss you. But just like Skyrim, despite all its flaws, there's something about Starfield that keeps pulling you in. So let's see if it's finally found its footing, or if we're still drifting aimlessly through space. So the big question, what's actually changed since launch? Bethesda has rolled out a bunch of patches and updates. The good news is the game is running smoother now, the loading screens don't feel like they lost a century, and I haven't seen a character randomly phase through a wall yet, so that's a win. They've definitely ironed out a lot of performance kinks, but is it a massive transformation? Not exactly. It's more like a solid coat of polish over what was a pretty rough launch. The gameplay is more stable, but if you're expecting a full overhaul, you might be setting yourself up for disappointment.
Shaw gang's full of thugs.
Can you get out of the way for a sec? Please? God, you're so annoying. So, coming back to Starfield after a few months, the gameplay loop feels largely the same. You've got exploration, shipbuilding, and a whole bunch of side quests. But now it just all feels a bit more refined. Combat feels tighter, and the clunkiness of ship combat has been toned down a bit. Is it perfect? Nah, but it's definitely more enjoyable than it was at launch. What really surprised me though, was how much the game still encourages wandering. I got lost in the side quests, just like the first time around, and I'm happy to report that the sense of exploration is still a huge draw here. Customizing ships, fighting pirates, there's a lot of fun to be had once you're past the rough edges. Now let's talk about the fun stuff. Bugs and glitches. Are they still a thing? I'd love to say that Starfield is bug-free now, but it's still a Bethesda game.
Your target could be 5 in front of you and you'll miss every time.
this
There's no
freaking
next.
block just
I want to be
right
exploring
in
until
front
they
of
pry the
him.
boots off my-
I mean, it wouldn't feel right without a few bugs, right? Whoa. Emma Wilcox is going crazy over here. No, I was just saying I haven't seen any characters phase through a wall yet. You go, girl. She's preparing for the marathon, guys. I did encounter some weird physics glitches and a couple of NPCs that acted like they forgot what they were supposed to be doing, but nothing that totally broke the game like before. Oh, this is the planet. This is the planet skin bug, I got it. Dude, what? Ah, this is perfect. Just perfect. It wouldn't be a Bethesda game without these things, would it? Yeah. If you're expecting no bugs, sorry to disappoint. But compared to the launch, it's night and day. I didn't rage quit this time, so it's a win in my book.
Okay, rookie. Remember, they shoot at us, that's on them. They chose their fate.
Alright, so bugs aside, let's get to the real question. Is Starfield actually fun now? Because at the end of the day, that's what we all care about, right? Can you lose yourself in its massive universe and actually enjoy the ride? The short answer, yes, but with a few caveats. If you weren't feeling it at launch, you might not be completely won over. The updates have made it more playable, more polished, and overall a better experience. But the core of the game is still the same. If you're into exploring new planets, getting lost in space, and customizing your own ship, then yeah, Starfield is worth revisiting. For me, coming back to Starfield was like seeing an old friend after they've cleaned up their act. They're still the same at heart, but more put together, let's say. It's definitely worth a second chance if you walked away disappointed the first time like I did. So, after revisiting Starfield, my verdict is cautiously optimistic. It's improved enough to be enjoyable, but it's still got some lingering issues. If you've been holding up for the patches, now's a good time to jump in. It's not perfect, but it's closer to the game we all wanted when it first launched. In the end, Starfield has found its footing. Mostly. It's not gonna blow your mind if you were underwhelmed the first time around, but it's definitely a more polished and refined experience now. To the space exploration fans out there, I think this one is still worth a shot. That's it for this one. Thank you for watching, and if you've revisited Starfield, let me know in the comments how you're feeling about it now. Has it won you over, or are you still waiting for that perfect patch? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe for more game reviews and updates. Until next time, keep exploring.